31 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the hill in this one, Jose Quintana.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Foul ball there.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Touches down, that's a hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And here it comes.
That's a ball.
Horner gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Horner on the go. That one to first. He takes it on his own. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That is good. The left fielder.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Nimmo going back. That one is gone. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Hard hit left side. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
One down. Dansby Swanson stands in. Bellinger goes. Pitches low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Batted looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next to hit, Christopher Morel. There's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs add 2 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, getting the nod on the mound, Justin Steele.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. Going 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swung on, belted. We're back there. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So, man aboard. Here's Pete Alonso. And there's the strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The pitch. That one just misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Two outs. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Starling Marte to bat next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So 2 on to 2 away. Starling Marte up to hit. And that's in for a strike.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Lindor, the lead runner, out at second. Alonso at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouled off down the right side. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. Quintana back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Yan Gomes waits. And another ball.
2-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. And he pumps it a strike. One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses. And now 3-2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Nick Madrigal. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now the second baseman.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Nico Horner. Out to short, Lindor. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Cubs leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, DJ Stewart.
DJ Stewart.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Inside.
Just missed. Pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-0. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 7.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Mets trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short, Swanson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8. The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Gets the call, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. The Y to kick the pitch. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in Japan. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Now that left.
No, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Man at first, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And he deals. Right side. Marte moves under it. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. That misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. That misses off the outside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold the 2-0 lead. here at Citi Field. And here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next to the net. No less
So the batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Flying to right his first time. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, no appeal.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The lefty, the 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Doubled in his first AB.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the last half of the third. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Christopher Morel. Quintana back to work. And a foul ball left side.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now the lefty. Called strike right there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one to first. Alonso takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's Yan Gomes. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now, Patrick Wisdom struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike and a count 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And makes the grab. And that is that. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. As the lefty gets to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The lefty fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. And now DJ Stewart. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole. The more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball 1, no
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him. 2 out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He popped out his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one catches the zone. Strike one. That's inside. The pitch. In the air, left side. Happ on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now snap throw to first. Marte back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wisdom drifts towards it. And a foul ball. Two outs. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We played 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. That misses. And a count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Slice to right and foul ball. Sneaks through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Nico Horner. 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Toss to Alonso, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That catches the corner.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
2 outs. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Off the plate, and the count is 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. The line of the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. And a pitch. And another ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a pitch. Right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder,
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Hit hard, that gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next for New York, Chet McNeil.
second baseman, McNeil.
That's in there. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right.
Lindor.
Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Madrigal on to first, and that is the inning. Mets leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Citi Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Christopher Morel. And a foul ball.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swanson at first, one gone. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The pitch.
Hey! 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. Out number 3. So one hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. That's outside. Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And a good eye there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The line to kick the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And he couldn't come up with it.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. It's starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's Starling Marte. And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Not even close there. Now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Tying run at the plate. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution now at second base. On a pinch run, Tyrone Taylor. First and second, no outs. And here is DJ Stewart. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
So the tying run at second. Fall off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand hitter waits. This one in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1-1.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch is outside. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adbert Alzolay up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And that one hops the wall. Runner from third into score. It's 2-2. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Justin Steele won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Number 43 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners in second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Two on, one out. And next for the Mets, Harrison Bader. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Two on, one out. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That'll fire up the dugout, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.